All right, morning guys. Fixing to load up and go get everything checked. Hopefully it's a good check day. Today actually marks the 1 year. 1 year ago today is when I put up my first YouTube video. So my goal that I set when I first started this journey has been reached this morning. Hopefully it's a good morning. We got a big catch. I'm expecting to have quite a few catches. We'll see. Never know. But yeah, yay, I made it. Guys, I'm gonna have to kind of shift gears and change things up. I don't know what that's gonna look like yet, but I'm not gonna be putting videos out every day like I have in the past. If y'all wanna, if you're just now finding the channel and you're following along every day and you're excited about the sets and the checks made, go back to the very first video that I put on YouTube and watch them from there, guys. It'll pick up, that first video will pick up a year ago today, right now, and it'll film every day that I'm out here on my line from here until, I want to say that last video, beaver video I did was the end of March, 1st of April maybe even. Yeah, there's still probably a good 40-50 videos before you'll get caught up to the beginning of this year, when I started filming at the beginning of this season. So go check them out if that's something you're interested in. Guys, a lot of information. Those first videos, they weren't the best editing. I didn't know what I was doing. Didn't know YouTube. I didn't know video editing, but they're up and you can follow along if you want to. Behind me, guys, this is the two raccoons we caught yesterday and that one coyote that we caught up here. I got them put up last night, so I may do some more. If you guys aren't on Facebook, aren't my friend on Facebook, look me up on Facebook and Arkansas Trapper. I've been doing some lives as I work out here in the fur shed at night. I may kind of shift my videos to more of that style, because I can keep working while I'm doing it. I don't have to edit the video. It's just a live video of me out here working. Maybe you can pick up some things from the fur shed if that's something you're interested in, putting your fur up after you catch it. But anyway, guys, we're gonna head out here, get these traps checked, and hopefully it's a good day. We'll see you in a little bit. All right, guys, we're back down here at the dam where we had the otter caught a couple days ago. We checked that first little pond where we had that beaver caught the first day. That dam where I made the dam break set, they hadn't been back in there and repaired that, and that water is drained completely out. So I went there and kicked that dam break out some more, and made sure my trap was still checked and everything was like we left it. But looking down here, guys, and looks like we got another otter this morning here, sure enough. So and we ain't had him long, he's still alive, sitting there looking at us. Yeah, so we're gonna get him. That 330's got him by both jaws, but he must have just got caught not too long ago. But we're gonna get him taken care of. Hopefully they're moving this morning. We get around here and those other traps will have something in them. I'm gonna get him taken care of and get this reset in here, guys, and then we're gonna keep moving along. All right, guys, that's why when you're after these otters, that's why it's important to have a good anchoring system, because these dudes are tough. You can tell he's got it all wrapped up right here. I think the best way is going to be to pull this anchor and get everything unwrapped. He's been around this a couple of times, it looks like. Got it wadded up in here, but both of those jaws do have him, so he's sandwiched in that trap. But he's still kicking. And he was able to fight quite a bit, so you want to make sure that that you have them traps anchored really well whenever you're after these otters, and that's why right there, because they're tough son of a guns. Pretty decent sized one too. I don't know if we just got him caught or just had him in the right spot where he It's actually a big one there, guys. Now we had an H stand here. It's still right there in that spot, so I'll get this trap reset, set back on that H stand. Do a readjust these triggers where he got them bent up. As him working that trap has loosened this trigger up here, so I'm going to tighten that back up a little bit more. Oh, there's 50 cents I just paid for that otter. Fell out of my pocket when I grabbed my knife. Huh? 2 quarters. I like carrying these little pliers in my pocket, guys, because it comes in handy for like this right here. But I'm just going to tighten these 2 nuts up, get that trigger tight back on there. You make these live catches, and you're gonna have issues on these traps, and you usually have to work on your trap a little bit after you make those catches. And I like these little pliers. These are Leatherman Skeletor, I think is the name of it, or Skeletor or something like that. But I like them because it's got what I use on them. There we go. Oh, this thing's got a little 2 different size Phillip bits in it, and right here in the handle it's got a flathead. You can pull out a little flathead bit, but that's all it is a pocket knife and then a screwdriver and a pair of pliers. But so far, guys, I've had these things for a while now and they've held up good. So put that flathead in there and we'll turn around here and turn these screws this way. That one, I have to have something to hold that nut as well, but I got this one side tightened up, and that's got it tightened up good enough. We'll get it reset now. Oh, we tripped that thing whenever I set it out. Alright, so we got that thing reset, guys. We don't want to forget that anchor. Get it anchored back down whenever we get this set in here. We're gonna, there's that H stand. He's got it a little bit loose, so I'm gonna readjust it, get it good. Make sure those safeties are off. Guys, edited in that video yesterday, and seeing that I left those safeties off that one set really made me sick to my stomach, honestly. Get that trap pushed down in there. Just take some of these other sticks and stuff we got here and just kind of poke them around to camouflage that set in just a little bit. All right, there we go, guys. So let's reset back, ready for the next one that comes through. Let's get on up here and get these other ones checked. I'm kind of excited to get over there and get them checked as well. Yeah, I'm starting to lose my mind. I'm glad Mark was with me this morning. I laid that thing up there, said we want to make sure we get it anchored. Turned around, walked off, didn't anchor it. So, yeah, we definitely want to make sure that's done. So I'm just going to wrap it back around here and anchor that trap. Now we're ready to go catch another one. All right, guys, get down here and check all these sets. The trap's still here. The last 2 mornings in a row, this trap up here has been pulled tight and we've had a miss. We moved it out in a little bit deeper water. So step over here and see. I brought me some caster lure with me as well. We can put a little dab right there on the bank in front of it. This morning doesn't look like there's, well, let's see. No, it's not pulled tight this morning. Still sitting right there. I'm gonna pull it up just to make sure it's not tripped again. It's still set. So we're just gonna lay it back down in there again, guys. I'm gonna take a little bit of this caster lure. Got a stick right here. We're gonna get a pretty good blob of that caster lure on this stick. I'm just gonna stick it in the ground right here. Where it's standing up, that wind action can get it. Blow that scent out there, guys, and then hopefully one comes around here, come up here to investigate, and we'll have him in the morning. All right, let's get on around there and check all those sets we made in that marshy area and see if anything happened there last night. Maybe we picked up some muskrats in those colony traps. I can show you guys how they work. All right, guys, so all these sets are still set. 330 garden this trail. Both of these 330s are still set. The muskrat trap doesn't have anything in it there. We're going to step down here, check these muskrat sets and 330s we got over here. Guys, what I'm going to do too, I'm going to come in here on top of this big tree right here. I can tell, I mean, those beaver have definitely been using this. There's still some in here, but we're going to come right up here and we're going to take some of our beaver lure, caster lure, put up here on this high limb. It's just gonna alert those beaver that there's a strange beaver in the area. Now we don't have any sets pinpointed right here at this one spot. That's the idea. That's what you want to do. Have one spot here. We may end up coming in here making a dam break or something here, but right now I want to try to pick them up in those 330s. So we're going to put that up there. It's going to get it high up in the air. Those beavers are going to smell it, start investigating it. They're going to come over into this area that we've got set really heavy, and they're going to start working and investigating, and hopefully we'll pick them up as they're doing that in one of these sets. I'll go ahead and walk on down here, check these. Right here's the first one, guys. It's still set. Right there's the second one. It's still set. I ain't gonna lie, kind of a little disappointed. I was expecting to pick these up pretty quick. Check this muskrat trap here. Nothing, guys. Nothing in it. We're just gonna keep it covered there, and maybe they'll move. Maybe they'll move tonight. maybe we were wrong and there's not but a couple of beaver in here. And we got that, we wounded that one that first night, and he's gonna lay up for a few days and lick his wounds, not be out moving around. But eventually he's gonna get out again and we'll get him caught. Just gotta have patience for them to come out and come to where we're at. But I can get over and check that other spot, guys, and then go check that new area we got shade yesterday. We're both excited about getting that checked. Guys, I need this water to go back down so those animals start using this area again. I can see my stick sticking up over here. I actually don't see a stick sticking up on that bottom end. So we'll drive around there, may have a beaver or something in that, and otter. Snare's still set here. Looking over here on this other set, over here on this side, and nothing in it. And two, guys, where I caught the bobcat down here and we reset that hole, it's still underwater. So definitely not going to catch anything with it being underwater. So I'm gonna get over here and get down there on that lower end, see if we might have something in that drowning rod. All right, guys, made it down here. We're gonna check this drowning rod real quick from this side. But guys, if we want to catch the predators over here, you know, they've been using this concrete dike crossing, but the water's been up for a week now, and those animals aren't using this crossing right here. So if we want to pick the predators up, we got to go to the next crossing that they're using, and that's going to be about probably a quarter mile up this ditch. There's a culvert going across the road. So if them animals are wanting to cross this ditch, they can't do it here. They're going to go up there and they're going to use that next crossing. And I haven't got any sets on it yet. Just haven't made the time to do it. But if we're wanting to get them picked up in this area, then we need to get over there and get some footholds out. So we're going to do that this morning. As we go back through, we're going to stop. Mark's with me again, so he's going to put a set out. I'm going to put a set out, one on each side of that culvert, and see if we might can catch those animals as they're crossing up there. The guys, I got down here and it looks like my stick's just laid over there. It should be sticking straight up, so I don't know if that trap went past it and then it stood back up or what, but I'm gonna get down here and get my hands on it and see what might have happened here. And I'm just gonna come right up here, find my rod. There it is. I'm just gonna work my hand down, feel that mechanism, and it is gone, guys. So let's pull that up, see what we might have down here. Oh, look at there. So got us one coming across here. That's what we were hoping for. Perfect back foot catch on him. All right, guys, so connected there. We're just gonna set it right back down in here. Do the same thing, push that end down the mud. Come up here and anchor it, guys. Get this trap reset. Set it right back down in here where we think they're going to place the foot at. Let's find us another stick here to put in there so we can check it from that other side. There we go, guys. So it's reset and ready to go that quick. I'm going to get him up here to the truck, get down here to this culvert, and get a couple of predator sets put in around it. All right, guys, we're down here. This is that culvert. We've been coming down the other side of the ditch, having to turn, go across this big culvert to go back down there to that wood line, to that dam. But we come down here and we put some predator sets in on this crossing. Mark's finishing this one up here, just a dirt hole. Got trap bed in front of it. We've ended up putting 3 here. I'll show you guys. You can see that next one up there got the ground tore up pretty good. Our prevailing wind's coming right into our face right here. So Mark got his set on that side of the road. It splits right here. He's got his set right here on that corner. Come right up here, guys. I've done a real just flashy, dirty, kind of a trench, step down dirt hole right there, baited and lured. And then we come across this culvert. This is a ditch we've been trapping here. Come right over here to this culvert. Mark put in this set here. It's got that big log there as a backing. Couldn't dig a hole here because of all the gravel. So couldn't get down very good. We got it anchored, but what he done, just come in here underneath that log, put his bait lure underneath this log, put a little scent on the backing, some coyote pea or some fox pea or something on the backing would be perfect here. And we got a trap bedded. You guys guess where our trap's at? So we got all these rocks and stuff here, and we just kind of set up a little bit of a perimeter right around the edge of that trap. That trap's bedded right here. So they're not going to want to step on these rocks. They're going to want to put their foot right on top of that trap. So, yeah. Now we're going to head over there and get that new area we got set yesterday, guys. We're going to head over there and get it checked. Hopefully we pick up some animals there this morning, have a good check. All right, guys. Made it over here to where we put those sets in yesterday and anchored onto the tree with a chain. Don't see anything yet. Nope, we got nothing there, nothing over here in this set. I actually meant to bring those rabbit scraps and clean that rabbit, and that'd be perfect up in this hole for baiting these things. Man, guys, we'll go ahead and step on around here and I'll show you those sets I didn't get recorded yesterday, what we had. Basically just following the same trail around here. You can see it goes right by that tree, and we've got a snare sitting in it. But right there we got a snare guarding it. Just hung that snare on the side of that tree. Just twisted that cable, that wire around that tree, and we just anchored that snare, twisted it up in that wire. And that's how we got it anchored. And then come right on around here, guys. That trail splits and goes around this tree right there. And right here is another lightly used trail. And we bedded a trap right here between these sticks. So they come through here, they're gonna step over that stick onto that trap. And then this log here keeps them pinpointed to that one spot right there. And we got a trap bedding. Well, let's step over here and check these water sets we got. I'm hoping the one over there in that bank den into that hut isn't tripped, because that's the one I forgot to put the safety on. Our sticks aren't disturbed or not knocked over anyway, so maybe it's still sitting there with the safeties on. Step right down here, guys, and we'll check them 330s and what we got over here on this side. Hopefully there's one waiting. I'm going to be really surprised if there's not. Not seeing anything in that dam break over there, but we'll see when we get closer. All right, I can tell that first one's still set right there, guys. Nothing in it. That's the one that we seen the beaver come out of yesterday. Stepping on around here, guys. That next one's still set too. I'm really surprised. We may really have these guys scared over here. They're hiding. May just be the one all that left that we twisted the foot off, and we know he knows what these traps are. Look right over here, guys. I didn't notice this yesterday, so I think we had a dog canine in here investigating. Probably seen where we had walked around and disturbed the ground and he was checking it out. I don't know, but there's a lot of canine tracks right here, and I sure don't remember seeing those yesterday. So I know there's one hanging around in here. All right, here we go, guys. We did pick one up here. It looks like a pretty good sized beaver, so that may be the one we're after. I'm hoping he's only got 3 legs. It's gonna be a pretty good sized beaver, so I bet it is the one. I bet it is the one we missed earlier in the season. Let's get him up here and look at him. Oh goodness. Nope, it's not, guys. So we know there's still at least one in here. Let's get this thing reset. Got him right behind the head, just like we like. That's the second big beaver we got out of here. We know that. Guys, we know there's at least one other beaver. He's going to be bigger than this one that's in here. It's the one that we missed that day. We're just going to reset this trap, guys. Pull this sticks and debris, anything that might wash through it, we're going to push it out. Get this trap reset. There we go. Just gonna swing it around there, guys, and stand it up in that hole. Make sure them springs are pulled out. Shove it up in that sand. There we go. Alright. Let's take some of this debris and pull over here to this side. Those sticks and stuff. And guys, that trap's back in there working. They're gonna come around. We'll get another one picked up here. It's in here. I'm gonna step on around here and get this one checked that we forgot to take the safeties off on. Oh. Oh. Look at there, guys. Glad Mark's with me again. I'm going to have to stop this recording. I get busy talking to you guys, wanting to do the video, and I forgot to take the safeties off on this one. And I'm sitting here talking about safeties being on and lifted on. So you young guys, that's what you got to look forward to getting older. It's not fun. All right, safeties are off on this thing now. It's ready to work. Let's step over here and get this other trap checked. They're right over there, guys. We got some beaver tracks, maybe in that beaver we caught last night, going up right there. Right up there at the top of the hill, be a good spot to put a snare if you wanted to. I walked around in here yesterday, guys, too, and there's not any bank dens or nothing. So I guess the only reason they're going across that is to go up these trails. And there's one going up there. You can see one going up this side. So they're up here working up there on that bank, getting food and stuff. They had a pretty good feed bed piled up here. All that water washed that food, all that food that they had stuffed back for winter. That water rising in here washed all their food stuff they had prepared. Right here's some fresh stuff that they got last night and brought down here. I'm hoping this set's still, I'm hoping this isn't thrown, guys, because if it's thrown, then we just educated another one in here to what they are. We got another hole over there I couldn't get to in these hip boots, so we know there's at least one. There's probably going to be 3 entrances going in here. All right, guys. I actually think that trap is thrown. No, that one's... Nope, it's not, guys. That trap is still set. So I'm just going to lift it up here. Take these safeties off. Good deal. Actually, this one had fell off on this side. So we might quite possibly would have had a catch because that one spring would have opened up all the way. But this one was still locked, so there's a good chance that we wouldn't as well. So guys, I'm gonna get that put back down in there now. Try to shove it into this bank as much as I can, and I'm not getting it shoved in there at all. So just gonna set it down on those two lips. I'm gonna take my foot again real carefully, real slowly, run my toe up under that trap. All right, I want it just a little bit lower than what it is. So I'm gonna come out here and just move both ends lower. Check it again with my foot real carefully. All right, right there is where I want it. Just gonna tighten these up. Guys, make sure that that trap doesn't swing, because I don't want them to hit that trap. I want them to go through the middle of it and that trap not swing. So I'm gonna have to come in here, put a few more sticks around it, just to secure it to where that beaver's not going to hit it and that trap's just going to swing up. I want it to stay where it's at when that beaver hits it, to come through it. And just do whatever you got to do to make that happen. We'll try to come right here. Hell, I can't shove anything down. That's what I tried yesterday. Ideally, guys, you want to be able to shove that straight down in there to keep that from happening. But it's just not happening. All right, so I got that stick. Gonna hopefully catch that pivot. We'll check it again. Yeah, that's just gonna have to work, guys. It's gonna be the best I can get it. There we go. I was hoping for a better catch today, but I'm not gonna complain. We got two beavers and that otter, and longer we leave these traps set, check them every day, we'll pick up some more. I had no doubt in my mind. All right, guys, I'm just walking the edge of this ditch. We got them sets back over here. I'm just walking the edge of this ditch, and this thing's loaded with raccoons. You can see it kind of pinches them down right here to this one point. And hopefully you guys can see all them tracks. But if you wanted to pick up raccoons, that's where you'd want to sit at. They're just walking the edge of this water, hunting for anything to eat right along the edge. I'm just walking around here looking to see anywhere real easy to make another set. Guys, right up there is that bridge. When we were originally coming here to set this, we set that bridge up there thinking that colony was back the other side of the bridge, and then come to find out they weren't. They were down here. I'm just going to walk this ditch for a minute. Look, that's these sandy clay ditches, those runs. You can tell there's kind of a little bit of a run on that side, but it's real hard to identify those runs when we get a heavy rain, because all that sand will just push in to fill them back in. But they hadn't been back up here. But look, one good thing about this sand is you can see little tracks. You can see little tracks in that sand where an animal come through, something or another come through here, maybe a crawdad or something come through here, making all these trails in that sand. You can really see those coon tracks and those animals that are working the edges of them. So yeah, really good place to put some sets. Walk these ditches, guys. These ditches water and ditches are holding all the fur. I've said it before. Tell them coons are still coming right down through here. There's tracks all over, guys. Some deer tracks. Raccoons coming right up through here as well. Look right here, there's probably a raccoon tree right here. Big den right there up underneath those roots. They probably hollow and got a den up in that tree. So wanted to catch raccoons, right there's your spot. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. We're gonna work our way up here to the truck. I'll lay these animals out on it. Get a picture to celebrate the 1 year of YouTubing today. Guys, I want to thank everybody again. I mentioned I'm gonna change up the channel a little bit, not record every day of my line like I've been doing. But guys, I thank all y'all that supported me, commented, subscribe to the page, hit those thumbs up on the videos, send me messages telling how my videos have affected you and your kids. And I gotta say, guys, that's my favorite part. My favorite part of doing this thing, well, besides my original goal, which is to leave a legacy for my kids and my future generations. But besides that, giving those traps out, that old trapper giving me those traps and want me to hand them out to kids, really motivated me. And I've been doing that, giving them out to quite a few kids now. I'm getting pictures and videos and stuff sent to me from those kids that are making catches with those traps already. And that has got to be my favorite part of this whole thing, guys. So just that. So that's my favorite part of this whole thing. So just that in itself has made all the effort, time that I've taken away from my family and away from other chores to edit these videos, get them uploaded to YouTube. It's all been worth it. And I couldn't have done any of it without all you guys that's been supporting me. So thank you. I don't know how else to say it. Overwhelmed, amazing thing. I wasn't expecting it when I started. And so thank you guys. But anyway, enough chattering. We're gonna get off here. I'm gonna throw them animals up here on the hood and get a good picture. I'll show you guys that, and then we'll see what the future holds. All right, guys, there they are. That big beaver we just got out of here, and then that pretty good sized otter we got this morning, and that second beaver, it's a good adult beaver as well, not fully grown, but we'll take it. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you again.